Good afternoon, and welcome to Weslaco ISD's Middle School Science and Engineering Fair. My name is Claudia Martinez, and I am the Kinder through 12th grade science strategist. I often tell people that I love my job, but days like today are usually my favorite. And so if you didn't get a chance to see some of the projects today, I just wanted to start by telling you a little bit about a few of them. I was able to see Miss Mia Garcia from Central Middle School. She learned that 4 million kids struggle to afford prosthetics when they outgrow them. So as a result, she worked to engineer an affordable prosthetic, and she created that model today. I look forward to seeing her next year compete, as she talked about how the next step in this project, she would like to start working on the motorization of it to be able to move itself. And so it was really exciting to see. 2 other students, Stephen Riley Delgado from Central Middle School, as well as Carolina Avila from Cuellar, and 2 separate projects. Each of them looked at identifying which hand sanitizer was the most effective. A very important thing to know in this day and age, right? And so Stephen spoke very eloquently about using triple soy agar or TSA plates. And just a spoiler alert, your least costly hand sanitizer happened to be the best one. And so I'm just incredibly inspired by our students, because our students really are our future, and from what I've seen today, our future looks bright. So let's go ahead and give our students a round of applause today. So I have a lot of people to be thankful for today. First, I want to thank Central Middle School. They have been incredible hosts, not just today, but in previous years as well. I'd like to thank our judges today, our central office staff who helped out, our teachers, our high school student volunteers, and of course, our parents. It takes a village to raise a child. And so if I called out any of you today, please go ahead and give yourselves a round of applause. Next, I'd like to go ahead and introduce you to our secondary principals or administrators. For Mary Hogue Middle School, I have Mr. Herrera Carranza, if you could stand up. For Central Middle School, I have Mr. Enrique Ornelas. Missing today, but with students represented, I have Ms. Gracie Palacios from Cuellar Middle School. Mr. Abel Aguilar, our Assistant Superintendent for Elementary Education and Leadership. Talk about a long title. I have our board member, Mr. Isidoro Nieto, visiting today. Thank you so much, sir. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to introduce our next speaker. I have our interim superintendent, Dr. Chris Valdez. Please welcome her.
Greetings to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And first of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Nieto for coming today, representing our amazing Board of Trustees who provide the resources, provide the decisions, right? The important decisions that need to be made so that way we create positive and enriching learning environments for all our boys and girls. So thank you, Mr. Nieto, for being here on behalf of the Board of Trustees. Also, I'd like to thank our central office administration for putting this together. Thank you, Ms. Martinez, for taking the lead and charging on and providing these awesome competitions for our secondary students as well as our elementary. Also, I'd like to thank our students for participating in such a gratifying, enriching, and enlightening competition. You know, I always believe that as children, we're so inquisitive. We're like question marks, right? We question so much, and we're inquiring and we're curious about so many things. So as little ones, we're growing up and we play, right? We like to play, and I see this as science fair and in science where you're playing, and that playing, you become very passionate. And as you'll see with some of our students, right, and some of their projects, the works, the research they've done, that becomes their passion, and then it becomes their purpose in life. Because I've seen many of our Wasco ISD boys and girls go on to, they use science fair and science as the launching pad to careers in the science, technology, engineering, medical, math world, right? STEM, if you will. So their play becomes their passion, then becomes their purpose in life. And this has played an important role in leading children to go on to be career and college and ready and be very successful until the day they decide to retire. So I want to thank everybody. I want to congratulate all the children who participated. Thank you so much. This truly speaks to who you are as a learner, because a lot of this is done independently. And the parents that are out in the audience and in the viewing audience, thank you so much for all that you're doing for your children. This is another method of parental engagement, right? You engage with your child in this entire process, and it bonds you and it builds you, stronger relationships with your children and working together to solve a problem. That's amazing. So don't ever stop doing that. I know you won't, because I'm a parent, and I know that it doesn't matter if they're little or they're older children. They're always our children, and we're always there, right, to engage with them and guide them and mold them and wanting them to be successful. And that's what we want for your children in Weslaco ISD. So thank you so much. Congratulations, students. Congratulations, parents, for an awesome job. In Weslaco, we play to win, and not just to win, but to dominate. And we want to dominate the entire region, the entire state, and the country, and the world. So what starts here, I know that it will go on to be fruitful and be life-changing. So thank you so much for all that you do, and thank you so much, and congratulations to all.
So our students today were rigorously interviewed by a team of 2 to 4 judges, and they came from a number of institutions, including UTRGV, STC, Texas Lutheran University, Weslaco ISD, and robotics. We had faculty, professors, teachers, graduate students, and community professionals, and I'd like to share some of the things that they had to say about our students. One of our judges said, "I'm very impressed with the communication skills and their knowledge behind concepts, theory, research, and so on. Answering of questions were concise, direct, and without hesitation. Excellent effort, stay motivated, and good luck at the Regional Science Fair." So it goes to say that our judges were very impressed with what they saw today. Moving on to our awards, I want to let you know that all of our students today are going to be placing in first, second, or third, which is going to qualify them for the Regional Science and Engineering Fair, pending scienteer input, as well as abiding by the rules and regulations. Please make sure as you come across the stage that you pick up a letter from Dr. Valdez with regional fair information. So let's go ahead and get started with our awards. Students, when you see your name on the screen, if you can make your way to your left-hand side of the stage, and as I call your name, you can go ahead and come across to receive your award and your letter. Parents, if you'd like, I'm going to have them pause once they receive their award, and you can go ahead and be ready for pictures. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. In our first category, Biomedical and Health Sciences, from Central Middle School, first place, we have Mr. Steven Delgado. I actually mentioned Steven's project 2 years ago when he was in 4th grade at our award ceremony, and it's really exciting to see him go into the same area. A lot of our students, we've had a number of students from Weslaco ISD who have went on to the International Science Fair, and they have done something very similar. Congratulations, Steven. Thank you, sir. In our next category, we have Biomedical Engineering, first place, from Central Middle School, Miss Mia Garcia. Mia, come on down. I just spoke of Mia's project. She was able to create the prosthetic hand, so very, very exciting. Thank you, Mia. In our next category, for Chemistry, in second place, from Central Middle School, I have Mateo Rodriguez. Mateo was not able to join us for the awards. For first place, from Mary Hogue Middle School, I have Miss Elaine Hernandez. Great job, Elaine. Thank you. In our next category, Earth and Environmental Science, In third place from Central Middle School, I have a team project with Miss Andrea Perez and Miss Anabel Magallanes. Congratulations, ladies. In second place, you can make your way to the stage, I have Miss Leila Munoz from Cuellar Middle School. Congratulations, Leila. And in first place from Mary Hogue Middle School, I have Miss Alessandra Huerta. Alessandra, come on down. I was able to speak with our students today in the gym, and I have to say all of the ladies in this category were very well spoken. Congratulations. Thank you. We'll go ahead and move on to our next category. In engineering mechanics, in second place, coming from Cuellar Middle School, I have Jesus Noriega. And in first place, a team of 2 from Central Middle School, I have Miss Bella Coronado and Joshua Gutierrez. Congratulations. Nice job. In our next category, we have environmental engineering. In first place, a team of 3 from Cuellar Middle School. I have Hannah Martinez, Alessandra Sustaita, and Liana Gonzalez. And I believe that these students may have had an event to follow up with. All right, moving on to our next category. In materials science, in first place, team of 2 from Cuellar Middle School, Keshawn Williams and Eduardo Zuniga. Very nice job. Thank you. In our next category, microbiology. In second place, from Cuellar Middle School, I have Miss Abigail Lopez. Come on down. Congratulations, Abigail. And in first place, also from Cuellar Middle School, I have Miss Carolina Avila. I spoke about Carolina's project at the beginning. She was the other project that used TSA plates, and she found that Purell was the best hand sanitizer. Congratulations, Miss Avila. In our next category, plant sciences. In third place from Cuellar Middle School, I have Miss Caitlin Barrera. Second and third place, if you can also make your way to the left of the stage. Congratulations, Caitlin. In second place from Cuellar Middle School, I have Gabriela Hernandez. Congratulations. And in first place from Central Middle School, Miss Celine Herrerando. I know I have at least one biology teacher here from high school. I have to say Miss Celine was very, very well spoken and knowledgeable when it came to different plant parts. Congratulations, Celine. In our next category, and our last, robotics and intelligent machines. In first place, looking at our team from Cuellar Middle School, Brianna Guerrero and Emily Estrada. All righty, and I believe that they are not here at the ceremony today. So we can go ahead and have a seat. Thank you very much. So students and parents, before I move on, let's just give everybody here one last big round of applause. So students, I know science fair is a lot of work. Parents, I know that science fair is a lot of work, but it is exactly the type of work that we want for our students to engage in. It's higher level thinking, it's research, it's design, it's problem solving, and this is what we want our students to be doing. These are going to, equate to real life skills. And so just thank you again for taking part today. I know that our students did not get here alone. I mentioned earlier, but it really does take a village to raise a child, and everybody here has done a great job of that. If you are a parent, a teacher, an administrator, a campus science fair coordinator, please give yourself one last round of applause. And I'd just like to remind our winners to read over that letter very carefully. There is a lot of talent in this room, and I know that each of you can place at regionals and move on to state. All right, so this concludes our awards ceremony. Thank you for coming out today. Please be safe and have a great rest of your day.